Hi there, Jamie here, hope you're well. I am looking for about 5 beta testers for an upcoming plugin of ours called Block Injector for WooCommerce. Block Injector lets you inject Gutenberg blocks anywhere within your site, particularly powerful if you're running a WooCommerce website, or if you're an affiliate marketer, or if you run lots of offers on your website, or if you blog a lot, or if you sell products through your website. So I'm looking for about 5 beta testers. Following this little introduction, I've actually got a proper introduction of how Block Injector works. So if you do want to become a beta tester, you get a number of benefits. You get lots of kudos from me. You're going to get a lifetime license of the plugin as well. And you're also going to get to input into its development. We're pretty close to a beta now. So if you do want a beta, either put a link in the comments below or email me directly at jamie@pootlepress.com. And thanks for watching, and here comes the introduction to what Block Injector is. Hi there, Jamie here. Here's a look at the main features of our Block Injector plugin. The first thing to say, even though this is called Block Injector for WooCommerce, you can actually use it without WooCommerce as well, but I just want to show you the main features. There are 5 key steps to get this working, and I'll talk you through this online in a second in a real demo. But here's the 5 steps. So the first step is create your content, and you're going to be using the Gutenberg block editor to do that. So you can use the core Gutenberg blocks, or you can use third-party blocks, any third-party blocks within the layouts that you're going to create. Then you're going to set the location of where you want that block or those blocks to appear within your website, and here on the screen you can see all the locations that we've built that you can actually dynamically inject these blocks into. So the key ones really are your posts and your pages, and also WooCommerce. But you can see how we've broken them down on this screen, that you've got really granular control of where these appear. So you set the location, then you set the position of those blocks within that location. So for example, if you've set the blocks to show within specific posts by category here, you can then say, right, within those specific categories, I want this block that I've created to appear after blocks number 3, or I want it to appear at the top of the blog post. So you can see how much control you've got to dynamically inject these into. Now the next 2 are optional. You can, so you don't have to do these. If you don't do these, it'll still work perfectly, but you can also set exceptions. So if you want to say, right, I want to show it on these categories or this category type, but not on these specific posts, you can definitely do that. And then the final step, step 5, is you can schedule them. So if you want to have a start point and an end point for when you want these blocks to appear, you can do that as well. So there we go. That's the main conditions of where the blocks are going to appear. Let me show you some practical examples next. Right, I want to show you how quick it is to create your campaigns within the Block Injector plugin. So the first thing you'll notice is after you install the plugin, you'll have a new menu on the left that says Block Injector. If you go there, you'll see any campaigns that you've already started. These are mine here that I've already done. But I want to show you how to create one from scratch. So you just click on Add New, and what will happen is it will just launch into Gutenberg, the block editor now. And the beauty of this is we can use any core blocks, but you can also use any third-party blocks in here as well. Now for today, for speed, I'm just going to use the featured product block, which is a block that comes with WooCommerce. I'm just going to add that in. And what the featured product block lets me do is just display in a nice way one of my products. You see how it's featuring this product here. Okay, so we're just in standard Gutenberg really here at the moment. But the key stuff for Block Injector is over here on the right. This is where we set our location and our position, which are the 2 most important things you're going to want to do straight away. So for this one, I'm going to actually say I want it to show on all posts within my site. So every single post, this will dynamically show within. Then I'm going to set my position. So you could have it at the top, the bottom, after a certain amount of heading, or after a certain number of blocks. I'm going to say after blocks. And then I'm going to say, right, after 3 blocks, I want this little offer to show, because I don't want it right at the top for this one. I want it kind of intermingled within the post content. So I've set that. I could set exclusions, so I could say, right, don't show on this particular post. And I could set a start time and an end time, but I'm happy with that, so I just publish it. And essentially that's it. Now when we go back to our blog page and go to any of our posts, we should see, there we go, after 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, there's that dynamically injected piece of content. And you'll see when I go and edit the post here, it's not there. It's like magic. It gets dynamically injected within it. So if you had 1,000 posts, that offer could show within all 1,000 posts with you just creating it once, rather than having to put it into every single post. There we go. And if you want to edit it, you just go back to the dashboard and Block Injector, and you can edit it, update it, and it'll instantly be reflected through all those thousands of posts. So that's how you can use it within posts. Let me show you quickly how you can also use it within WooCommerce. We've built some really useful options into the WooCommerce settings for you. So here's an offer I've just created. So it's just a call to action essentially. 30% off men's clothing. But in Block Injector, we've built, as I said, lots and lots of options for you to set this within specific places within your WooCommerce website. So we've got all WooCommerce pages, all products, products by category, products by tag, specific products, all category pages, specific category pages, the shop page, the account page, the basket page, and the checkout page. So you can place these pretty much anywhere on your site, and this is just version 1. We'll be adding to these as we develop the plugin as well, which is really exciting. So I've just set this to show at the top of my shop page, and you'll see now when I go to my site and go to my WooCommerce store, there it is. There's that offer right on the top of the shop page. But if I wanted to show it just on my products, very simple. So let me go back here. Let me go back to Block Injector. Now I could obviously go off and create different campaigns for that page, but I'm just going to use the same one for speed today. Go back to the 30% off clothing, men's clothing offer. And what I could say here is, right, I just want it to show on products by category, and let's go by category men. So this offer is just going to show on my products by category men. Let's go and have a look at this, see if this works. So I need to go to my store, go to one of my products here, and we should see in the actual product, can you see how it's brought that banner in dynamically for there? So that's just showing on that product page. If I go to my store page now, you'll see that product's not showing. So there we go. There's a look at Block Injector. Hope you enjoy it and find it useful, and thanks very much for watching.